Hello and welcome to Ume Reads. I'm Ume. I'm currently reading the International Booker Prize Shortlist for 2026. I am planning to finish the shortlist in just under 2 weeks, so wish me luck. I have a lot of thoughts, so let's dive in. I've currently read The Witch and I'm halfway through The Nights Are Quiet in Tehran. I really enjoyed The Witch. I think it's such an ode to womanhood, to motherhood, to identity. I think this book is severely misunderstood because of the magical realism aspect of it. I just think that the magical realism symbolizes so many parts of motherhood and womanhood that I couldn't put it down. I absolutely devoured this. I did do a reading vlog for this one, so if you've not seen that, you can go watch that. The next book that I picked up is The Nights Are Quiet in Tehran. This felt really flat for me when I first picked it up. It was just really slow and I wasn't clicking with the POVs, especially the second POV. The book is told in 4 different POVs. The first is from the father, the second is from the mother, the third is from the daughter, and the fourth is from the son. The first POV was okay, but I think the second POV just threw off the whole book for me and I wasn't feeling it at all. I'm just finishing up the third POV, which is of the daughter, and I think that this is where the story really sinks in and it starts to make more sense and you can see the essence of the author's intentions in the book. Let's see how I feel after the fourth and final POV. The next book is On Earth as It Is Beneath. This is a horror and it's a story that I don't normally steer to because I tend to read books about women and identity and motherhood, and this book is actually, that's a lie. I read a variety of books, but I always end up being pulled towards the books on identity and womanhood. This is a book about an isolated group of men and I'm really excited to see what I think about this narrative. I'm going to go in completely blind with this one, but I wonder if it is anything like I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman, but from a male perspective. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this brings. Next on the shortlist is Taiwan Travelogue. This is the one that I'm the least excited to read. It's a lot chunkier than the other ones in the shortlist. The premise doesn't really pull me in as well as the others have. Sometimes I think these are the types of books that surprise you the most because you weren't expecting to love them and you do. So I'm hoping that I enjoy it. It is on the shortlist, so it's obviously there for a reason and I can't wait to read it and reflect on it and tell you guys what my thoughts were. The next book that's on the shortlist and one that I'm really excited to read is She Who Remains. I have a sneaky suspicion that this might win, even though I have not read it yet. I think it's going to be between this and The Witch. I think this book ties in with the themes of identity, womanhood that I tend to read, so I'm super excited to see what this one will bring. Then last but not least is The Director. This book is one that I was the most excited for when the shortlist was announced. But now that I've read The Witch, I'm not as excited to read it because I'm actually more interested in the other books which cover the themes of womanhood and identity, etc. But I might be biased there because that's the types of books that I really enjoy reading. This is a story of a film director and a pact with the devil. It sounds very intriguing and I'm really looking forward to reading it. As I said, I've not read all of the books yet, so I can't tell you who I think will win. But based on having absolutely no knowledge of 4 of these books, I would say it's between She Who Remains and The Witch because I love books on womanhood. Let's play a little game. I'm going to predict which book will win based on the book cover alone. Let's see. First, we've got The Director. I think that's an okay-ish book cover. I don't know where I'd put that yet, so I'm just gonna leave that to the side. The book cover for The Nights Are Quiet in Tehran is quite boring, so I think I will put this. I will rank this at number 5. Then we've got On Earth as It Is Beneath. I've no idea what this book cover means. I've not read the book, so okay. My receipts are just falling out. I don't know whether that reflects anything from the book itself, but I think this is an okay-ish cover, so I think I will put that. Let me look at the other ones. I'm ranking this at number 4. Taiwan Travelogue. I really loved these covers when they first came out. They were so intriguing. I love the fact that they have the first page on the front cover. It looks so beautiful. But I think I'm over them now. So I think I'm going to rank that at 6. The cover of She Who Remains. I quite like this one. I don't know what it is about it, but I like it. It kind of looks like a erupted volcano, a rocky place, and a person underneath. So yeah, the remains, oh, actually makes sense. So I actually think that's such a beautiful and artistic piece of art.
Wow.
I think I would have ranked that at 3, but now I've changed my mind. Now that I've understood the art. I'll put this at 3 just because I didn't initially love it. The last 2, which is The Witch and the Director. The Director, I think I'd put that at number 2. Initially, I loved it, but now I'm caught between She Who Remains and The Director. Which one do you guys think? I was going to put that at 2 and this at 3, but now I really like this and I want this at 2 and this at 3. Guys, this is me just trying to pick a winner based on the covers. Imagine how the judges decide based on the actual stories. I'm putting this at 2. And of course, maybe a little biased because I've read the book and I absolutely love the cover and what it reflects is The Witch. I'm ranking The Witch as number 1. So if I was to pick the winner based on the book cover alone, it would be The Witch. If you were going to rank the winner based on the book cover, which one would you pick? Which one would you pick? Which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments. I'm really hoping to get through these 6 books in the next 2 weeks because the winner is going to be announced on the 19th of May. If you've read any of them, let me know what you thought of them. No spoilers, obviously. Like I said, I've read The Witch and I'm almost finished with The Nights Are Quiet in Tehran. Next, I'm thinking to pick up On Earth as It Is Beneath. I'm not keen on picking up Taiwan Travelogue. I just don't think it's a book that I would have read unless it was shortlisted. I think I'm going to read this not as the last book because if I enjoy the others and I really don't want to read this, I probably will struggle to read it. So I think I'll read On Earth as It Is Beneath, then The Director, then Taiwan Travelogue, and then She Who Remains because that's the one I'm most excited to read and I think I'll need the momentum towards the end of the 2 weeks to get it finished. I think I can do this. If you enjoyed this video, let me know if you want to see more videos like this. I record more short form videos than long form videos. I don't record many YouTube videos. But if you enjoyed this, then let me know in the comments and I will try to prioritize long form content more. Once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.